along the shores of Lake Erie. The Dog Pound already in full roar. We welcome you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run, and this is Bushan Judkins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Cleveland. First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Packers 60, Packers 60, 79 Broncos. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, that's Olave. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, check that.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Baltimore.
13 yards.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
So try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Come next. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready, ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kickers back out for this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Check. Here we go.
Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal.
Let's go.
On the handoff, it's ETN. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Ready?
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
18, Pioneer. Lions.
He'll look to throw.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Bell looks to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns 1st down.
48-yard line.
Let's go. Track 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A float behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
First down, and goal to go.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Deputy! Deputy Lions! Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
19-18.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
It's a loss of 8.
Brenton Simpson, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Track 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
That's caught. It's Isaiah Bond. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. Take over.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Cleveland. And touchdown number 19 on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 60.
In motion comes Walker. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready, go.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got a man. It's Walker. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Dragon 60.
In trouble, and down he goes.
You can sense this defense. They're really starting to come alive. Last time out, they forced a turnover. Now they got their first sack of the day. These big plays start to steamroll, and you can just feel their confidence continue to build.
Okay, ready? Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
He'll let one go. Down the middle. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Open man. That is Bond. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Number 16. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Cup 19. 18. Behind it.
That is caught right side, and that's Hammond. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
At the 38-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Hawk 70. Hawk set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Dragon 60. Scoop.
He'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Camaras.
This is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Number 16.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Back to throw. He's got a man! It's Harris! And he's going to have a Browns first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Warriors 70. 70 raised.
Back to the air once more on second down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. No gain on the play. Second and 10. And the 17-yard line.
So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
On the jump. Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Get it.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
2 yards. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Here we go. Check. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Head to 60. Head to 60. 18 ready. 18 ready.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Browns first down.
60 Maverick.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
16 yards.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 bicycle.
Bill looks to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Browns. Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Browns extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Big Lion. Take over.
They'll throw out of the gun. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
It is 3rd and long.
Let's go. Hawks. Come 19. Come 19. 18. Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hut, hut.
Pass caught by Bond. And hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, go.
He's got a man. It's Bannon. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. As the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Let's get that touch.
They'll look to throw yet again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal. Try to finish off this drive with a touchdown. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw again. He's got his big tight end. Aaron Bannon. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through. And the Browns will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air again on 2nd. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Mason Grass in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. He finds Walker. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 45 yards. 1st and 10.
Ready? Control 80. Ready?
This pass complete to Raymond. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Come, go.
Back to the air one more time. He finds Raymond for the completion. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Baltimore. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go. Head to 60, head to 60.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Cowboy 80.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. His throw left is complete with Judy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
16 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. They do that. I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second and 10.
Set. Cougar 19.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check smash. Hey, check that. Street. Hut.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
19 Tiger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get it to Fan once more. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They're called in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple of years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the field.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Half yard, that's all they need on this third and goal.
60 Bison. Warrior 70.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Harold Fannin. Touchdown grab. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. A short one that is caught by Fanning. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Ravens' 49-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught right side. That's Fanning. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll run a draw now. It's Kamara. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance. Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
One final chance for this defense. And here's 3rd down.
Check. Back to 60. 70 range. 19 tight. Panther 11. Hey, smash Bronco.
He'll drop to throw. Open man.